So we've got a debate, a bit of a debacle at the moment. People saying, you guys are mean, you called someone fat. Well, here's a picture of a person. We're having a debate. Is this person in this picture fat? I know this person in the picture has called himself fat. I would say they're fat. What do you think? Are they fat? I wouldn't say they're obese. I would just say they're fat. They're overweight. They're fat. And that's fine. Just because someone's fat, it doesn't make them a bad person. My mum's clinically obese. She's a lovely person. But if we're going to look at someone from a physiological perspective, if we're going to have a discussion on diet, nutrition, and training and goals and stuff like that, we need to know where someone's at before we can start to go, well, this is what we're going to do. This is an action plan. You've got to look at where the fuck you are now, where the fuck do you want to go, and what's in between you, and what you have to do to get there. It's like if you're on a bike, you go, okay, where the fuck am I? Oh, I'm over here. Where the fuck is over here? Well, this is my GPS coordinates. Ah. Well, I'm overweight. What do you look like? Oh, here's your photo. Okay, we can work on that. So if people are saying, oh, you guys are calling someone fat who's not fat. Well, here's the picture. That's my opinion. That if you want to disagree with that, that is fine. But the person themselves called them fat. I'm calling them fat. They're looking for advice. So we're going to give it to them. We're going to give people tough love. We're going to call it out. So if a fat person says that Durianrider's advice is wrong, I'm going to say, look, you're fat. Doesn't make you a bad person. I'm really fucking lean. Doesn't make me a better person. But if you want to get leaner and fitter and healthier, I've got some fucking advice. Not perhaps I've got some advice. I've got some fucking advice for you. And I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to fuck around. I'm not going to sell you bullshit. I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass and try and drag you to my fasting retreat or whatever. I'm going to tell you straight the fuck up what I think, if you ask me. So I don't mean to be rude, but I mean to be honest. And if people get offended, that's their personal choice. If people spend time with me, they know that I don't fuck around in my advice, but I like to be a real person in real life. We put on the Thai Fruit Festival. It's a free 2-week event. Next year it's 3 weeks. We'll give it time. We'll give you as much time as you want. Come on the bike rides in the morning. I basically talk from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day, asking people's questions, answering people's questions. So when someone says, oh, you guys are rude and bullies, you don't know the full story. All right? So let's be objective. Let's get back to the debate here. That's the photo we're talking about. Is this person fat? Am I fat? Am I lean? Whatever. Share your opinion. Just because someone's lean doesn't make them a bad person. Just because someone's fat, it doesn't make them a bad person. This is not about fat shaming or lean shaming or fitness shaming or couch potato shaming. This is physiological discussion. You need to look at where someone's body composition is at right now. What was their past? Did they do speed pills or calorie restriction or bulimia or anorexia or water fasting regularly? What was their past? Too many people are all for moving like, oh, airy-fairy, flaky-wakey fucking spiritual woo-woo bullshit. Let's go hug some unicorns and fucking tinkle our fucking chakras together. That doesn't do fucking anything but sell expensive retreats, overpriced supplements of bullshit, and line fucking snake oil fuckers' pockets, and they're like, namaste, give me your fucking MasterCard. You know, that doesn't do nothing. You need to be honest and stand up and say, look, this is what's going on. So when someone says, Freelee's a liar, her video was from 2009, it was 2008, that's not true. Look up the videos, alright? You look at us, you look at Freelee and Durianrider, you can see what we eat. We don't, like, tweak the camera to make ourselves look lean or whatever. You know, I mean, like, I've done it a few times, but people can tell I'm trolling. When I stretch the fucking screen out so I look like Arnold Schwarzenegger, people can tell I'm trolling. But if someone's going to get on stage and say, look, I'm really lean, but you're fat, and you called yourself fat a few weeks ago, and then you tell them saying Freelee's lying, well, I'm going to say, hey, I'm going to call bullshit on that. So we don't hate anyone, but we're going to stand up and say, hey, bullshit. And you know you're bullshitting. So don't take offense, take aware. And make sure you spend more time working towards your goals than hating on Durianrider Freelee. So this video is not dedicated to one person. This video is dedicated to all the people in the past, in the present, in the future who will stand up and say, hey, Durianrider Freelee's advice is wrong. This video is dedicated to you. My message to you, my sincere message to you is don't waste too much time on critiquing us. Spend more time and energy and effort into taking our advice and making it work in your daily lifestyle. And have patience, have passion. And study. Make it a study. Don't make assumptions. If you have a question, email us or fucking write it under my video until I fucking answer it. Don't make assumptions and make up bullshit. If you're not clear on something, come to the Thai Fruit Festival and say, "Ha! Just tell me again, what was it?" I'll fucking answer your question. If you don't get your question answered, keep fucking asking it until it does get answered. By myself or freely. Don't make assumptions. Because when you make assumptions, you make an ass out of you and me. Assumptions. Let's not make them. Let's be clear, objective, concise. End of the day, remember, we give a fuck about you. But we're not going to be doormats, and we're not going to suck up your ass. We're going to tell you what you need to hear versus what you want to hear. Because so few people in the health movement really give a fuck enough to really stand up and say what needs to be said. They're more caring about how much money can I fucking make off you. We sell the least, we give the most. 100%.